everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Katie. I need to talk to you about the new moon in Capricorn that's coming up on December 30th. Apologize for my voice. I am getting over a little cold and it's just still kicking in my nasals, so I'm a little nasally today. I do have my chamomile tea here, so we're really focused on getting better. But as you'll see in the astrology, especially for the new moon here, a lot of things going around throughout the rest of the holidays, so be sure to be taking your vitamins and eating your veggies. Let's get into the video. I don't really have a script. I'm going off of my notes here. Also decided to put on my headphones just in case the sound quality is better. I guess we'll find out. Let me know in the comments. So the theme that I have for this new moon is protecting your peace and constructive new beginnings, which makes a lot of sense being that this new moon is in Capricorn. This new moon in Capricorn is happening on the 9th degree of Capricorn, which is about happiness and harmonizing, or harmony in general. So harmonizing yourself and your life in this new beginning that you're about to take. Which I think harmony in a sense of Capricorn is really interesting, because when you think Capricorn, I don't necessarily think harmony is one of the first things that you would think of. But when you think about harmony and Capricorn together, it is like a well-oiled machine, or a group of coworkers that just work really well together. Maybe a group of friends who just get along really well. That's a little bit more maybe Gemini or Libra, with the friends. But just something that functions really well. To me, is harmony, where harmony and Capricorn meet. Or cool when you add that Capricorn is an earth sign and this is a new moon, so we're planting a lot of seeds right now. I wrote down plant seeds for your future. And Capricorn looks a lot back to the past. I just watched the amazing astrology podcasts episode on Capricorn. They said that Capricorn looks like, as a Saturnian ruled sign, looks to the past, and Aquarius as a Saturnian ruled sign looks to the future. So right now we are looking back at a lot of the wisdom that we learned when Pluto was in Capricorn, and it's this is one of the first, or it is the first new moon in Capricorn where there's nothing else in Capricorn. Pluto's moved on to Aquarius finally, and it feels like a fresh new start, because it truly is. One thing that when the moon is in Capricorn, what it teaches is know what doesn't serve you. Because Capricorn and Saturn, they're in such a way where they only use and really have exactly what they need. There's no need for overconsumption. There's no need to have less than what they need. They need exactly just what they need, no more, no less, because that's the most efficient. A few other points I'd like to make about the new moon is that it's time to set intentions for the new year. It's a great time to be thankful and grateful for the last year, the lessons that we've learned. This new moon is ruled by Saturn, as Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So we're kind of going through a little bit of a time of emotional maturation. So let yourself feel everything, even if it doesn't make a lot of sense right now, because Capricorn is very business-minded. Feelings don't really line up with business all the time. But even still, Capricorn is a nocturnal feminine sign. Through gratefulness and appreciation, you can kind of logic through that Capricorn business mindset and be like, that really helped my progress. Maybe you said, that sucked, that did not help, that hurt. Figuring out what serves you and what doesn't. On now to Saturn, the ruling planet of this celestial event. Saturn is square Jupiter and Mercury. When those three are communicating in any way, I just kind of think there's going to be a heightened sense of illness. Not to mention, Jupiter and Mercury are also opposed, making this a perfect little triangle. Jupiter and Saturn are often correlated with the spread of disease, and then you have Mercury. It's just gonna be, you know, the more you travel, the more you hang out with people, the more it's gonna spread. So please be sure to be healthy and safe this holiday season. But also, in that same breath, because of this great little triangle fiasco, people are going to kind of be arguing over the holidays, which in this climate should be expected, I'm sure. But with Mercury in Sagittarius, that's the fall of Mercury when Mercury is in Sagittarius. Mercury doesn't function very well in Sagittarius. It's in the opposing sign of where it's at home in. Mercury's at home at Gemini, the opposing sign of Sagittarius. So first off, you have that. And Mercury in Sagittarius generally wants to be right in the first place. They have big ideas, but just have a hard time communicating them. And then that's opposed Jupiter in Gemini, which also has huge ideas, lots of information, but it's kind of inflating a lot of that communication that's going on. And then both of those are squared by Saturn, the big stern father who is right. Even if you argue with him and he may not be, he's right. You know what I mean? So if we see a lot of that kind of dynamic at the Christmas dinner table or at New Year's or something, or whatever holidays you celebrate, that's probably why. And we'll get to talking more about that later in the video, but it's just probably going to be a little bit of a mess. Which is where the protect your peace comes in. Know what serves you. So another reason that these holidays might be a little spicy when it comes to verbal confrontation type things is because Aquarius, or Pluto in Aquarius, is opposed Mars in Leo, which Mars is retrograde. This is not a time you really want to be popping off at people because a lot of that energy will just go down the drain. It's kind of pointless, aimless energy. But with this opposition with Pluto that Mars is having, there's going to be a lot of unearthed aggression that has been there, just it hasn't been unearthed yet. Mars is also trined with Neptune. So a lot of this rage that Mars is feeling, especially since it's retrograding, Mars is kind of fueled by the illusions that Neptune is feeding it. So a lot of these arguments are for nothing. So again, protect your peace, choose the high road. Don't engage in these arguments that are just going to drain your energy, hurt your relationships, and you could fill in the blanks there. Yes, there are important times to be angry, to have deep discussions, hard discussions, angry discussions even. But with the astrological climate, especially since Mars is retrograde, it just isn't going to be very productive. I definitely think that we should have these conversations. Another fun Aquarius transit that is happening during this Capricorn New Moon is Venus in Aquarius will be square Taurus in Uranus, which I think that's just so interesting because Venus is the ruler of Taurus, and in astrology, Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. So they're like flippity-flopped. Anyways, when Venus and Uranus are square, very, very interesting and shocking things happen. When it comes to relationships, events disrupting the peace, they're generally shocking what the fuck type of social moments. So something interesting may happen over the holidays, but it also just could be crazy things happening within your family, friend group, or whatever. So let's keep an eye out. Guys, that is what I got for today. Thank you so much for watching the videos. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and I would truly appreciate it if you would subscribe below and continue following me on our journey through the stars, for lack of better terms. If you made it this far in the video, I really, really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and watching the video this long. Like, oh my goodness, you listen to my sick voice this long. You're a real goat. Alright, guys, have a happy holidays. Bye!